Hello my dear children. In the last class, we have learned about the phenomena of splitting of white light into its constituent colors called dispersion of light and the band of 7 colors formed due to dispersion called spectrum. Later on, experiment shows that the spectrum does not end at violet and red extremes, but it also extends on both sides beyond this region. But only the portion of spectrum which lies in between red and violet region is seen by our eyes. This portion of spectrum is called visible spectrum. Since our eyes do not respond to the spectrum beyond red and violet extremes, the part of spectrum beyond red and violet extremes is called invisible spectrum. The invisible spectrum can be classified as two. The portion of spectrum just beyond red end is called infrared spectrum, while the portion of spectrum just before violet end is called ultraviolet spectrum. In this lesson, we are going in detail about the invisible spectrum. Actually, the waves of wavelength longer than red part of the visible spectrum consist of 3 types of radiations, namely infrared radiations, microwaves and radio waves. While the waves of wavelength shorter than the violet part of the visible spectrum consist of 3 radiations, namely ultraviolet rays, X-rays and gamma rays. So we can conclude the visible spectrum is just a small portion of a bigger spectrum which is called electromagnetic spectrum. Hence, the electromagnetic spectrum consists of infrared spectrum, ultraviolet spectrum and visible spectrum. The complete electromagnetic spectrum in the increasing order of their wavelength is gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet rays, visible light, infrared radiation, microwaves and radio waves. All these radiations have some properties common to all, which are all the electromagnetic waves do not require a material medium for propagation. The speed of all electromagnetic waves in vacuum is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. All the electromagnetic waves obey laws of reflection, refraction, etc. All these electromagnetic waves are transverse waves and they do not affect electric and magnetic field. The complete electromagnetic spectrum in the increasing order of wavelength is gamma rays, its wavelength shorter than 0.1 angstrom. X-rays of wavelength range from 0.1 angstrom to 100 angstrom. Ultraviolet rays of wavelength range from 100 angstrom to 4000 angstrom. Visible light of wavelength from 4000 angstrom to 8000 angstrom. Infrared radiations wavelength range from 8000 angstrom to 10 raised to 7 angstrom. Microwaves wavelength range from 10 raised to 7 angstrom to 10 raised to 11 angstrom. Finally, radio waves above 10 raised to 11 angstrom. Since the increasing order of wavelength is the decreasing order of frequency, hence gamma rays are having frequency above 3 into 10 raised to 19 Hz. X-rays have frequency in the range of 3 into 10 raised to 16 to 3 into 10 raised to 19 Hz. Ultraviolet rays are having frequency in the range of 3 into 10 raised to 16 to 7.5 into 10 raised to 14 Hz. Visible light is having frequency ranges from 7.5 into 10 raised to 14 Hz to 3.75 into 10 raised to 14 Hz. Infrared waves consist of frequency range from 3.75 into 10 raised to 14 Hertz to 3 into 10 raised to 11 Hertz. Microwaves are having frequency range from 3 into 10 raised to 11 Hertz to 3 into 10 raised to 7 Hertz. Finally, radio waves contain frequency below 3 into 10 raised to 7 Hertz. Let's go in detail about each of the electromagnetic radiation. First one is gamma rays. Gamma rays are the most energetic electromagnetic radiations due to its high frequency. Its frequency is above 3 into 10 raised to 19 Hertz. The wavelength of gamma rays is less than 0.1 angstrom. The main source of gamma rays are cosmic radiations. The properties of gamma rays are: they cause fluorescence when they strike on fluorescent materials such as zinc sulfide. They can easily penetrate through thick metallic sheets such as 30 cm thick iron and 3 cm thick lead sheet. Gamma radiations can easily penetrate through human body, even through bones, and cause immense biological damage. Gamma rays are used in medical science to kill cancer cells and in industries to check welding. Next is X-rays. X-rays are produced when highly energetic cathode rays are stopped by a heavy metal target of high melting point. The frequency of X-rays are from 3 into 10 raised to 16 Hertz to 3 into 10 raised to 19 Hertz. The wavelength of X-rays are in the range of 0.1 angstrom to 100 angstrom, or it is 0.01 nanometer to 10 nanometer. X-rays are more chemically active than ultraviolet radiations. The X-rays strongly affect photographic plate and they cause fluorescence when they strike on fluorescent material. X-rays can penetrate through human flesh but stopped by bones. So they are used to detect fractures in bones. The main use of X-rays are to study fractures in bones and to study atomic arrangements of crystal and also to detect concealed precious metals. The next is ultraviolet radiations. Ultraviolet radiations are having frequency ranges from 7.5 into 10 raised to 14 to 3 into 10 raised to 16 Hertz. The wavelength of these radiations are from 100 angstrom to 4000 angstrom, or 10 nanometer to 400 nanometer. The source of ultraviolet radiations are electric arc and spark. The ultraviolet radiations are detected using silver chloride solution. When silver chloride solution is shown in the path of ultraviolet radiations, they turn blue and then black. The prism used to obtain ultraviolet radiations are quartz prism. Since they do not absorb ultraviolet radiation but ordinary glass absorbs it. The main properties of ultraviolet radiations are they can pass through quartz but they are absorbed by ordinary glass. The radiation travels along a straight line with a speed of 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second in air. They are usually scattered by the particle present in the atmosphere. They strongly affect photographic plate and they are chemically active. They produce fluorescence on striking a zinc sulfide screen. They cause health hazards like skin cancer if a body exposed to them for a long time. The main use of ultraviolet radiations are for sterilizing purpose. They are used to sterilize surgical equipments. They also used for detecting purity of germs, eggs, geese, etc. This ultraviolet radiation helps in producing vitamin D in food of plants and animals. Next is infrared radiations. These radiations are of frequency range from 3 into 10 raised to 11 to 3.75 into 10 raised to 14 Hz. The wavelength of the radiations are from 8000 angstrom to 10 raised to 7 angstrom. All red hot bodies are the source of infrared radiations. Sun is the natural source of infrared radiation. The infrared radiations are detected using blackened bulb thermometer. A slow rise in temperature on the thermometer shows the presence of infrared radiation. A thermopile can also be used to detect the presence of infrared radiation. The prism which is used to obtain infrared radiation is a rock salt prism, since ordinary glass prism absorbs these radiations. The main use of infrared radiation is in therapeutic purpose by doctors. They are also used in photography at night and also in mist and fog because they are not much scattered, so they can penetrate appreciably through it. Infrared lamps are used in dark rooms for developing photographs since they do not affect photographic films chemically. These infrared radiations are used as signals during war as they are not visible and they are not absorbed much in the medium. They are also used in remote controls of television and other gadgets. Next is microwaves. The frequency of microwave ranges from 3 into 10 raised to 7 Hz to 3 into 10 raised to 11 Hz. These rays are having wavelength ranges from 10 raised to 7 angstrom to 10 raised to 11 angstrom. The microwaves are produced by electronic devices such as crystal oscillators. The main use of microwaves are in microwave ovens and also in satellite communication. It is also used for analyzing the atomic and molecular structure. The last electromagnetic wave is radio waves. They are the waves of frequency below 3 into 10 raised to 7 Hz. Hence their wavelength is above 10 raised to 11 angstrom or above 10 meter. The main use of radio waves are in radar communication and also in radio television transmission. Hope you all understood all the electromagnetic waves, their frequency and wavelength ranges, source and uses very thoroughly. Thank you and have a nice day.